By globalization, simply we mean that we remove all barriers, or if you want to call it, the international barriers to capital mobilities. We want to encourage the capital, okay, the international capital. We want to remove all the barriers. That's another way to ease the trade. So this is the globalization. But when we talk about globalization, and when we look at the history of globalization from the economic point of view and from the political point of view, we notice there's a problem. And this problem, I'm going to show you today, that's solved by accounting system. Let's look at, first of all, the, let's say, the economic problems, which in fact, or the globalization problems, let's say, created by the economic system. Now, when we look at the industrial revolution in United Kingdom, and we say that it was good, and everybody say, oh, this is very good, that is, and it's like it is the introduction of accounting, management accounting. But when we look at the economics systems problem, which is in fact which is in fact created by the globalization problems, or a reason of that problem was the globalization. Look at the UK. The UK industry or industrial revolution had been created by the, first of all, the intervention, as we call it, or by the imperialization, if you want to call it again, the government intervention plus the imperialization. What do you mean by that? Yes. Now, the industry or industrial evolutions at the UK was developed due to the cheap cottons, and the cheap cotton is the American or US cheap cottons, and which in fact taken through the what of say by the slave or slavery. Remember the black American in the old days. So British people use the cheap American cottons, okay, planted by American, or between brackets, the black American. This is number one. Number two, in order to improve and to develop their industry, they in fact, first of all, they destroyed the Indian textile industry through, again, what? Imperialism. Okay? Because, as we say, India was under the control or colonialism of the British. So they destroyed all the Indian textile industry. Okay? They use by power the American or the US cheap cottons, and the development of the industry take its place. So to solve this problem, we need an accounting system to, in fact, calculate the income and the profit, if you want to call it, and the wages of all the laborers, and we need to manage the accounts. Especially later on also, especially when we have a hosted company, and we have a number of multinational companies later on come. So how the hosted company or the mother company distribute this profits or this income, okay, to to all these multinational companies, of course, through accounting, an accounting system. Now let's move to the political problem then.